Welcome to Unfold Data Science, friends. This is Raman here and I am a data scientist. In this video, I am going to show you the folder structure of model deployment in Unix based system. So suppose you build a model and then you want to deploy that model in a Unix based platform or Unix box. So what are the different folders you need to create? What is the good way of creating a input path, creating an output path, reading data, writing, using, consuming the model, all these things. Why I'm putting so much focus on Unix based platforms, guys? The reason is, as I keep telling, most of the server are on Unix based platforms. So there is a huge possibility that today or tomorrow you will definitely get a chance to work on Unix based system where big data Hadoop is installed. You need to take your model, utilize the data stored on the Hadoop system, and use that data. So these kind of scenarios are very common when you go in real world implementation. I'm not saying that Django, Flask, these things are not used. These are also used, but especially in a secured environment like finance, like pharma industry, you will see that they prefer secure environment. They prefer their own platforms. And that is where this knowledge is going to be very useful for you. So let me take you to my screen, guys, and show you how you should create the folder structure for the deployment. Okay.
Hey guys, so I'm inside my Unix box, okay? And first thing that you should know here is some of the Unix commands. If you are not aware of basic Unix commands, I'm giving you link of my videos where I have explained those. At least that much of command you should know, okay? So some basic Unix command I'm running here. For example, if I go here and say, who am I? It will show you my username. So here my username is HDOOP. This is the same system through which I explained my Hadoop tutorial and all the big data tutorial, okay? Now I'm inside my Unix box, and if you want to see physically the location file folder, this is the folder I'm inside. For example, if I do pwd present working directory, you will see home Hadoop. So home Hadoop is nothing but this directory. Okay. So the very first thing I want to create here is one root directory for my model deployment. Now, how to create a root directory in Unix box? You just say mkdir for creating a directory. You say mkdir. I will call that model deployment, for example. Okay, so this directory is created. If you come here, you will see a folder model deployment. Okay, there is nothing inside this folder now. What next? I will go inside this folder, guys, and create my directory structure. Okay, so what is the first directory I want here? First folder I want here? I want a folder where I want to keep my scripts. For example, my Python training script, my Python prediction script. If there is in pipeline any data pre-processing file, if there is any function file, if there is any deployment file, any Python scripts that I want to put here, I will put here. And the name of the folder I want to put is scripts. Okay. The next folder I want to create here is training input or data input. Okay, so training will happen and prediction will happen, both will happen through some data, right? So data input here, although all that input data will go. Next folder I want to create here is data output. Data output means once model training happens, prediction happens, then some data will get generated, that I will place here. Okay, and next folder I want to create here is training output. Okay, training output. What I'm going to put here, guys, suppose you are training a model, then you will definitely store a pickle file, or you will definitely store a, for example, you are doing some word embedding, you might want to store that embedding vector. All those things you want to store in training output. Okay, and same way I'm going to create a prediction output. In prediction output, I will put whatever I have to send after prediction. Okay, to the next team, there will be something that I want to send right after doing the prediction. So let me call here prediction output. Okay, so these 5 directories are created. Another directory I want to create here, and I want to call that logs. Now what I'm going to do here I'm going to store my log of the entire run. So I'm going to show you when I run that, how the entire logs will be captured here. Okay, what is happening and what is not happening, all these things. Some additional but optional directories that you can create here. You can just say mkdir landing zone or landing base. So what is the meaning of this is, suppose you are getting data from some other team, okay? So you do not want to make your data input very dirty or very, many files are there. So you want to get that files here, and then you want to clean in your way, your own way, and then push it into data input. So this is an optional but good to have. Okay, now how many directories we are having, guys? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, now in Unix, for doing anything, we have to see the permission of the folder. For example, if there are 5 people, if there are 5 people in a team, right? So it should not happen that somebody is trying to run the model from their ID and they are not able to write the output in data output. So folder should have the permission to be written from all the users generally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the permission of the folders. So how to change the permission of the folder, guys? Suppose if I want to change permission of landing base folder, then I can say something like chmod 777 is the highest level permission. Okay, and then I'm going to say landing base. This way the permission for this landing base folder is changed. This I can do for all these folder one by one, but I don't want to do that. I want to do that in one shot. So I'm sure many of you would be knowing what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a uh, recursive change. Okay, recursive permission change. So I'm going one directory back. Now my present working directory is home Hadoop. So let me go to home Hadoop. When you go to, you will see model deployment folder is here. What I want to do here, I want to chmod 777, and you have to write -r. -r means recursively inside model deployment, recursively inside model deployment, change permission of all the folders. Now what has happened when I ran this command is, if you go to model deployment, then permission for all the folders inside this would be changed to 777. That is what I wanted to do. What is the use of this, guys? Now any user in my machine can read the file, write the file, use that folder. So there will not be any permission issues. Okay. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to have some files like training.py, some files like prediction.py, and these files I'm going to place inside my scripts folder. Similarly, I'm going to have some input data, input data.csv, for example. Okay, I'm going to have these input data, output data that I'm going to place in respective folders, and I'm going to show you how can I call a model for training and model for prediction using Python script, using shell script in this environment. And I'm also going to show you in production scenarios how this entire thing is being called using a wrapper script and how the logs are stored, so that it is very easy to track where the error is happening. So all those things will be coming one after another, guys. This is going to be an interesting series of 3-4 videos. I just want you to be with me for 3-4 videos here. Okay, and then you're going to gain a lot of knowledge and confidence on this. So let me know if you have any doubts, any feedback, any comment on this, guys. I will see you with my next video. Till then, wherever you are, stay safe and take care.